Hello, so when I originally did this video, I forgot to turn the mic on for this part. So we're going to do a little bit here. So this is the way Charisma came out in this thing. I'm not entirely sure I like this version. For one thing, I forgot the reason why I had... Let me show you the other version. Doo-doo-doo. This is the other version. Now, you'll notice that this is kind of darkened red and black. The reason, mostly black, the reason for that is Charisma's very specifically got fake coral design, not coral design. Coral snakes is, if you're not in the States, you may not have heard this and may guess maybe not in certain parts of the States. There's a line that I got taught in elementary school and middle school and elementary school in Louisiana and a couple other places. But it goes, red meets black, friend of Jack. Red meets yellow, kill a fellow. And as you can, and what it is if you see a snake where the yellow and the red meet, that's a poisonous snake. If you see a snake where the black and red meet, that's a safe snake. So she is very deliberately designed off of the fake coral, the ones that imitate coral but aren't actually coral snakes, um, because she's a good person. So, going back to the other version, also I like the darker horns there a little bit. It's a little bit off of this design. Unfortunately, the forehead ridges, which is inspired by a piece you can get in City of Heroes, you can't quite do. And I tried to get this effect, but I couldn't quite manage it. But we're going to go back to the other one real quick. And so having this here kind of makes that a little bit off. So we're going to remove the yellow in the front by going here to metallic. Nope. And I believe it is blackened I used. Yep. There we go. Now, on this one, I did the tiger stripes. The tiger stripes only allow for one color each, but I did yellow and red, but they don't meet. So that's a little bit like what you see here. For those, I kind of circled it around when I was doing the art, but it's Sonia. This is done by Sonia Matas from Spain. I lucked out and got a couple of bits of art from her back before she went really high end. So she's tends to be a little bit outside my price range these days. Okay, there isn't really a good skirt option, sadly. And there isn't a crucifix, and you can't do a string from one thing to the other. That would be very delicate on a model. Also, there isn't really any delicate claws like these here. But I do like the fact that these are silver. But anyway, I might go up here and add some darker effect. There we go. That actually looks a lot better. System over brown. Yep. Okay. Now, what do you call it? Charisma's story here came from something that was going to be a lighthearted dimension romping thing where people from Earth got transformed by invading monsters and then shoved out into the multiverse. It became much less lighthearted within a few stories, and there was going to be 6 parallel stories. I made the characters partially via poll. I had people choose like nationality, ethnicity, um, whatever. Oh yeah, date of birth and time of day of birth, so that they could have zodiacs, the Chinese zodiac, the oh yeah, year of birth as well was another one. The Chinese zodiac, the rising sign, the Greek zodiac, and then through that I made personality and also designed what kind of what kind of physical transformation they went through. This was a Texas lady. I designed most of the personality, but I used the zodiac, some of the zodiac stereotypes for it. This was a Year of the Fire Snake, Year of the Snake, obviously. I don't know if it was Year of the Fire Snake. That would put her 77 like me, but anyway. I think she was something else. I think she may have been Earth Snake. Yeah, that's because Stanyder. She's an Earth Snake. Anyway, um, I forget what. I think she was Scorpio, but I can't remember what zodiac she had. I'd have to look it up. So, personality. And profession was that on the poll came up like a professional gamer or something like that. I can't remember what all the polls I gave, but we had her as part of as a game master that did convention things and did events and did um, some game development, and I had her with basically a multi faith group of gamers that was I think there was a Wiccan, Jewish, Christian, Muslim. I can't remember all else. That I think there may have been a couple others there too. But anyway, and the type of flavor of transformation was demonic. The the creatures transforming them weren't obviously true demons. It's sort of like what I was thinking, a seed thing that causes new species to be formed, and they would have the ability. They were becoming the seeds that transformed them were evil and crazy, and they get also turned into seeds, and the bad guys recognize them as, oh, you're a threat to me, and tosses them out into the universe. Anyway, so that is her thing. I could